Hello guys, we're back with part 2. We've got this nice funky little space scene thing going on here. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to create a new layer with the create new layer button down here that we've used a few times now. I'm going to go to File and Place. Now I already have these images in here, but you, like I think I mentioned in the last video, can literally just grab them from anywhere on YouTube. They're not going to be anything exclusive to GrabHolder. You will find something like this or even this exact same thing on Google somewhere. Place that and move it. I'm happy with that size. That's pretty good. And we've got this little icon at the bottom of this thumbnail. That's just letting us know that we need to rasterize it, which we will do now by right clicking as layer and clicking rasterize, and now it's gone. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold Control and click the thumbnail of his new layer, so I select that planet, and I'm going to give this a nice bit of colour. That just looks like completely different to the rest of the image at minute, because it's like got nice vibrant blues while we've got murky sort of dead space colours. So we're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Saturation. Remember, you always have to press colorize, or if you're American, colorize. And yeah, just make sure you press colorize, and then you can mess around with these, get whatever color you want, depending on what color theme you actually went with in end. Although I've got an orange one, I think I'm going to go for a really murky red. Oh no, it's a bit too bright. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I like that. That looks pretty cool. Deselect. Yeah, that looks sweet. So I'm going to create a new layer. On this, I'm going to select that again. Actually, I'm going to click in the thumbnail, so that's selected. But while I have this layer selected, so it's completely different, I'm going to get a white brush. I'm going to make sure it's not on my star brushes. I want a normal brush. Bring the size up a bit. Opacity could do with coming down a little bit as well, just in case. And you just want to dot around the absolute outskirts of the planet. You don't want to be venturing anywhere over here, because it just doesn't seem to work. I've tried it a few times. More there. A bit more there. And someone is trying to call me on voice chat. Let me just turn this off, guys. Ignore. Just recording at the minute. I will contact you when I have given these people their knowledge. Smiley face. Yeah, anyway, we've done that. We can deselect that now. As long as I've got as layer 1 selected, do the same again. Image, adjustments, hue and saturation, and we give this like a really, it's basically, we want it red again. We still want it to be red, but we want it to be like a brighter red to show where the light's going from, because we're going to have a light source up in this left corner of his image. So look, maybe take some colour out of it. No, that's not really doing much. Brighten that up a bit, and maybe add a little bit more colour. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Another thing we want to do is also create one more layer. Well, I don't mean one more as in that's all I need to make, but yeah, one more layer. Then what we are going to do is select this again with Control and click the thumbnail. It selects everything within that layer. I'm going to get another white brush, which should still be on. Yes, it is. Oops, my bad. We need to drag the layer behind this planet. There's no layer has to be behind this planet. In fact, no, that's not going to work. Let's get rid of that new layer we've just reduced. Just deselect everything for a second. Delete that. We're just going to do it straight off as background. Yeah, that's going to work fine. Yeah, just a white brush, and forget about making a new layer. You can just do it straight onto your background. Just do the same as what I did last time with a nice little outskirt. But this time it should like be around the planet rather than on the inside of, just to give it that sort of like intergalactic glow. Just gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna redo that. I wasn't very pleased with that. Make it a big brush can actually be very helpful. In fact, sometimes it can even be helpful to make a brush the exact, well, not the exact, but a rough size of the actual planet. And there you go. Look at that. That could have, in fact, do that. Definitely do that. That's like the perfect method of doing it. So now, yeah, Control U, and that. Oh, that's going to change his clouds as well, isn't it? That does look pretty sick, though. To be fair. Yeah, do you know what? I'm actually going to leave it at that. I really am. That looks awesome. Well, I think it looks awesome anyway. I'm going to keep fiddling around with these until I get the one that I think is right. A bit brighter, maybe. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Yeah. Or, that's one method you can stick with if you don't mind the background changing, but I'm going to show you another method that you can use. Completely get rid of that. There we go. Just something simple you can do is to select this again, and just simply go into, in fact no, you don't need to select it, my bad. You don't need to select it, just simply click on, right click there, go to blending options, and just go on outer glow, and I'll just move this so you can see that. You can just fuck around with these. Like we want a nice, like, it's not really full on red, it's more of a like, yeah, it's like a rose, like a pink rose colour kinda. That's the one. Yeah, and then you can just change the size and stuff. You can get it suited to exactly how you want it. You can change how far it goes. Or sometimes, yeah, it starts to look a bit crap like that, look. So I recommend a low spread but a high size. That's usually the good one to stick with. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's have a look at opacity. Did it need to be brought down a bit? Let's take a look. Nope, everything's fine. Right, so we've got our first planet in. This has been a short one, I know, but I'm going to end it here, and part 3 will be entering another planet around here. I'm going to do some bigger, brighter stars around the edge, and then we're going to add a lens flare up in this top corner with some light aiming down here. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, if just to give feedback or whatever. I'm not fussed. Just as long as you enjoy videos, I'm happy. Thanks for watching.